Sometimes you were born into an environment where those around you have particular attitudes, and as you observe and mimic their attitudes, then you observe and therefore mimic and then therefore offer your own vibration that matches it, and then life gives you the things that match those things. And that's true of things wanted and not wanted. There's a whole lot of vibrational mimicry going on. It's hard to live in a family where your mother was worried about money all the time and you not pick up those attitudes of money shortageness. And most of you, if you pick them up in the early days of your experience, you pick them up and you've been regurgitating them ever since. And this is so obvious when you look back on it. Isn't it logical that when somebody that you know up close is having an experience and they're beating the drum of it, talking about it a lot, and you are witnessing them living it, that their words of how it is and the evidence that you see displayed in their life of how it is makes you believe that that's how it is. So now that you believe that that's how it is, life, law of attraction, brings you evidence of it being that way, and then you're sure that's how it is. So then you write your book, this is how it is. This is how it is. And the question that we want you to leave this workshop saying to yourself is, this may be how it is, but is this how I want it to be? And if the answer to that is no, this is not how I want it to be, then stop reading that book, stop writing that book, stop beating that drum, and start telling a new story. Tell the story of the way you want it to be. You will be bowled over by how quickly the universe will respond to your new story. You just gotta tell the story the way you want it to be. And what we notice is, at first your story will be sort of like this. I don't like it this way at all. I don't like it this way at all. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's not fair. I don't like it. It's not fair. But then, as you start telling a new story, your story will sound like, I'd like it to be different. I'd like it to be different. I'd like it to be different, but I don't see that it's very different. I'd like it to be different, but I don't see it's very different. I'd like it to be different, but I don't see it's very different. I like it to be different, but I don't see it's very different. I'd like it to be different, but I don't see it's very different. And you can stay in that holding pattern your whole life. I'd like it to be different, but I don't see that it is different. I'd like it to be different, but I don't see that it is different. But now hear this story. I'd like it to be different. I want it to be different. I hope it will be different. It doesn't look different. That much difference in your story will help it be different. Did you hear the difference? I want it to be different. I hope it will be different. I'd really like it to be different. It's not different. Can you feel the difference? Before it was want it, don't have it. Want it, don't have it. Want it, don't have it. Now it's want it, hope it, really hope it, really want it, don't have it. More airtime over here, did you see? I want it to be different. I'd like it to be different. I see some things are a little different. This isn't different. Better story. I want it to be different. I've noticed it's becoming a little different. It's not as different as I would like it to be, but it's different. Ooh, I like this different story. The manifestation hasn't come yet, but I'm feeling better in the story. I wish you'd come along. But I'm feeling better in this different story. I'm feeling better. Things are loosening up. Oh, did I tell you that this happened? Something good happened. Something good happened. Something good happened. Milk it. Something good happened. Something really good happened. Something really good happened. Something really good happened. Call everybody you know. Something really good happened. Something really good something really good happened. Something really good happened. You just have to spend more airtime, more vibrational broadcast time. We're not kidding about airtime. You are broadcasting mechanisms, and you broadcast by virtue of what's going on in your mind, not just what you say with your words. What you're thinking is your broadcasting. You're broadcasting, and that broadcast is being recognized by law of attraction and matched up with things like it. You can't set your radio dial on 6:30 a.m. and hear what's being broadcast on 98.7 FM. The frequencies have to match up. Now let's talk about this. When you offer a vibration, law of attraction responds to it. When you offer it often, it's more powerful reception. In other words, when you think about something frequently, chronically, what happens is it becomes such a dominant part of your vibrational offering that your stream of attraction gets stronger and stronger and stronger. So what happens is every time this vortex where all of the things that you want are hovering in vibrational form, this vortex is being responded to by law of attraction, and it's stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. As you become more and more and more hopeful, you come into the vicinity of what's going on here, and do you know, I'm going to give this to you in a way that you will always remember. You're really going to like this. This vibrational escrow, where your dreams were launched by you, conceived by you, now they've been tended by the source within you, and law of attraction's been gathering all of the components of them. Get the picture? All there swirling around. You're the only one missing. In the moment you enter the arena, the manifestation occurs. In other words, it's ready for manifestation. It just requires you there on the wavelength. Can you get that? With far less effort than you know, if you will make an effort to take an emotional journey rather than trying to figure out how it's going to come and where it's going to come from and who's going to bring it and when it's going to get there, if you will just talk about what you want and why you want it and try to bring yourself to the emotion of hopefulness, you're on your way. Once you make it to hope about anything, the universe will give you enough evidence that you will then begin to believe. And once you believe, you're in, and then the manifestations will just come showering down upon you, and people around you will say, "What in the world has happened to you?" And you'll say, "I got into my vibrational escrow. I got in. I got in." And they'll say, "What in the world are you talking about?" You say, "Oh, it's a long story. I was source energy. I made a part of me come forth into physical. I explored the contrast and threw these rockets of desire over there. For a long time, my vibrational escrow was growing and growing and growing and growing and growing, and source energy was tending it for me, but I was over here beating the drum of what I did not want. And then I got hopeful and I got in, and now everything that I want is coming to me." You are aware that there isn't anything that you want that we haven't already chewed over really, really well. You are aware that there is a universal conspiracy on your behalf. Do you know that the universe is conspiring for your well-being? Do you know that? We know it, and we have done our best to convey it to you here today, that things are working out. Things are working out for you. No matter how it temporarily looks, things are working out for you. Now, we want to add to that statement. Things are working out for you. Things for sure are working out for you. Things are working out for you to the degree that you are allowing them to work out for you. In other words, things could work out in a more satisfying way for you while they're working out for you. But things are working out for you. You could enjoy it as the things are working out for you more than you are, but things are working out for you. Sometimes as things are working out for you, you're high flying, you're soaring. Sometimes while things are working out for you, you're suffering a little bit. But things are always working out for you. Things are always working out for you. Because you have asked. And the larger part of you has embraced the request and has visualized and focused fully upon not just this later request that you tossed into your escrow, but all of the requests that you tossed in before and the way they all dovetail with one another. You have been modifying and amending your vibrational escrow incrementally all of the days of this physical life experience, and it had a very good head start before you even got here. You had clear intention before you took your first breath or first step or spoke your first word in this physical body. Your vibrational escrow was filled, not to the brim, filled. with that which you had set into motion. And now you've been contributing to it all the days since. Do you have a sense of this vibrational escrow? Can you feel law of attraction's response to it? Are you beginning to feel the power of its attraction? And are you beginning to understand what a sensation of interest is? It's you in the vicinity of it. You feel interested. You know that feeling of passion. It's you in the vicinity of it. When you feel angry about something, your relationship with this escrow that's calling you feels uncomfortable, and that's what anger is. When you really doubt your ability to do something that you want, that doubt is uncomfortable because of your vibrational proximity to your escrow. When you feel hopeful, the reason that you have that sort of lilt in your heart, that feeling of breathing a little easier, that feeling of hopefulness feels so good, is because of your proximity to your escrow. Do you get that? When you feel the impulse to do something, it means your escrow has swept you in and you're on your way. If we were standing in your physical shoes, all action would come once that feeling has come forth, which means there would be a lot of employers wondering where you all are tomorrow. Because we know that you often do not want to go and do the things that you feel you must do. And so we'll give you something here that will serve you very well, and that is, there are no wrong choices for you. Really. Why? Because everything's always working out for you. So there are no wrong choices because everything's always working out for you. Even if you make what somebody else or even you believe is a wrong choice, it's not a wrong choice because everything is always working out for you. So if you will decide that regardless of the choice that you make, that you're going to do your best to line up with the choice you have made, just make a decision and then line up with it. And as you make a decision and line up with it, what you'll begin to notice is you'll be having more moments of less resistance. And as you have more moments of less resistance, your proximity to this escrow will become closer and closer until you have more of those being swept into it. So those who are watching you will begin to notice that you're more enthusiastic about life. They will begin to notice that you're feeling better. Oh, they'll notice that the manifestations are coming faster to you too, but those are not the things that we want to talk about. We want to talk about your attitudinal changes. We want to talk about your mood changes. We want to talk about how much better you feel in your day-to-day experiences. We want you to be unemployed and hopeful. We want you to have some disease in your body and not be worried about it. We want you to be able to hear about global warming and we want you to laugh with us about it. We want you to hear about nuclear proliferation and we want you to say, good, that just levels the playing field. Not levels the field, just levels the playing field. We want you to hear about terrorists and we want you to say, don't blame them, they've got an axe to grind, they'll get over it. In other words, we want you to hear about whatever you hear about, and we want you to not let these things be the big hairy deals that you're all making them out to be. Let them be the contrasting things that are causing you to put more into your vibrational escrow, but you do your best in every day that you can to find the best feeling part of every thought that you're thinking about until you've trained yourself into the vibrational vicinity of who you really are. And friends, we want to say to you, and we give this to you lovingly, you've got no choice if you want to feel good than to become the being that you have become. You cannot hold back from who you are. You cannot go back to what you were before, and you cannot hold back from that which you have become. You've just got to let go and go with the flow if you are to feel the joy that you've come forth to live. We have enjoyed this immensely. There is great love here for you. And as always, we remain eternally